Hey everybody, it is Cork, and I am just up into the woods. You can see one of the wishbones that was put here a while back. I've noticed some activity. There's little tiny prints around here, little kid, and he's breaking all these mushrooms off. I must have ripped them off and took a bite out of them, and it just didn't taste right, so he didn't eat it. I'll come down here and show you something. Look at this big old limb that was brought here. It's a good size. It's half of a tree. Look at this thing. This thing's massive. This wasn't here. I haven't been up here in probably a couple days, and it doesn't look like it fell out of anything above. So I noticed that. Then, next, I noticed this stick. Okay? Look what it's doing. It's holding over this little baby arch. Okay? This is telling me this is a kid playing. He's making himself a little arch, practicing. So, a couple other steps. I see something else. Just stacking some limbs over here. But I'm up here. I'm looking for mushrooms. And I'm seeing all kinds of change. Just subtle. A little bit of subtle. Like, this wasn't, yeah, that was there. But we'll go up in here, see if there's any mushrooms up in here. Now this, all this bark just got pulled off this tree. Which tree did it get pulled off? All way up there. So it fell off way up there. All right, that's where all this bark came from. I need to probably be careful. All right, this is pretty new, probably in the last week, which I didn't notice. And I'm finding something else shoved in the ground right up here. Look at this. Okay, this is okay. This is classic. Classic Bigfoot right here, guys. So there was one sitting here. And what they do is when they're watching or observing something, I don't know where he was observing. Maybe the dogs. That's what it was. Dogs are behind me. So there's some poop pellets, and those are some pretty large poop pellets, guys. That ain't deer. All right, so the dogs are down there. Maybe he was sitting here observing the dogs. Probably more on this side because the wood, he slammed into the ground right here. And notice the broken pieces. The little pieces, okay? And boredom, they'll sit here and snap these pieces of wood. And they'll dig holes and just bury them. Well, this has been slowly being pulled apart. Okay? This was a lightning strike right here, guys. This tree. I think it's a wild cherry. Yeah, wild cherry. This was a lightning strike probably 3 years ago. And it was just into the other tree. Well, it rotted, fell down. Part of it broke off. But when this tree went down, it was all in one piece. And since then, part of it got snapped off, and you can see where something's been looking for maggots and, you know, breaking sections of it off, pulling. I mean, this was all attached, so this was pulled away. Again, they're looking for these termites in here, okay? This is a large supply of their diet. People don't realize. They don't give them credit that they eat ants and bugs. It's just what they do. They're like a bear. They like the small little pieces of protein. Now, I have a little stick. It's just, doesn't look like it's shoved into the ground. But, oh, I see what's going on. He laid another section of wood right here, holding that stick up. Interesting. But what had my attention was a part of this over here was jammed in the ground over here. And underneath of it had the broken pieces. That means he was sitting here, he was idle, probably observing the dogs, and just breaking pieces. Now, below here, we have some disturbances in the ground. This is the first I've looked at this now, so I can't identify. You know, we just had like turkey season and stuff, but that's not turkey. Turkey will, when they roost, they'll do like a perfect circle. Okay? Something's been pulling things up and turning rocks over, looking for insects. And this is all right above this wishbone right here. And I'm looking for mushrooms. Oh, look at the fiddleheads. We got some fiddleheads there. Those are edible, by the way. I've never ate any. So we have something here. How about this? Okay, now, there was an old dead tree here. Okay? And here's the rest of it, where this dead tree used to be. Okay? I don't know what happened to it. It is gone. The tree is no longer here. Let me stand up here so you can get a better view of what I'm speaking of. You can see there was a dead tree laying down this hillside. Well, the tree's gone. It looks like it was in two pieces, and it's gone. Now, these I've never seen here before. That could have fallen out of a dead tree, but this tree is not dead. So I can't say it's going to fall out of this tree. I'm still looking to see what happened to the tree that was here. This is absolutely crazy. All right, so these are the changes. You always gotta, if you got Sasquatch on your property, guys, always take mental notes. That's new. Jeez. So what's this? This is looks like almost like an ash. Is this new? That's an old break. That is an old break. This thing must have been dragged here. Let me get out of zoom here. Must have been dragged. I don't see any other trees in this area where it could have fell out of. Now, there is another branch that's been broke off a while back. All right. We have an old track right here. It's in the ground right here. That's an old track right there. It's a little one. It's a little bit smaller than my foot. This branch was shoved into the ground. And if you look closely right above here, there's a little baby X. Little baby X. Crazy. Birds are flying. We're just going to walk up on a hill. And I'm looking for mushrooms. See if there's any type of mushrooms. I'm not seeing seeing too much of movement. See a lot of bark on the trees. I'm seeing something here. Something's that could be some turkeys there. That could be some turkeys. I'm just gonna quit talking here. It's hard enough to find mushrooms. That could be a turkey. Yeah, this is a turkey right here. That's what a turkey will do. Some more. More turkey. That's turkey. More turkey. Okay, there was a tap. We just got a tap. Just got a tap right up here. Hello. I'm just looking for some mushrooms. And it's at almost dark. I'm not gonna stray too far. I don't want to have to deal with any encounters. Not yet. But here's the other wishbone, guys. Figured I'll just check out this area real good. See if there isn't any mushrooms popping. And I showed you that marker last week when I was up here. We definitely have a trail right here. Straight line coming up. Two more taps up on the ridge line. Hello? I don't know if I can go down this or not. Made it. Whew. That is damp. Alright, so I'm below the cistern here. This is a wet area. Just wondering if there's any shrooms down here. I smell some fungi. I just can't see it. Oh, I don't see any. Okay. Walking this hillside's pretty rough sometimes. You can see that's pure mud. There's a possible track right here. Definitely getting something funky. Smelling something funky. We passed. Now, a lot of my mushrooms come up on this hillside here. Oh, check that out. Some turkeys roosting right here. Turkey will eat your mushrooms up, guys. They will eat your mushrooms. I don't see any. It still might be early here for those morels. But maybe they're not going to come up this year. Yep, I don't see. So, this is where I had the spot scope up looking underneath that bridge. It's where they like to hang up on that hillside down in there. I can't see them right now, but if they're there, they could see me. That's for sure. They've messed with the marbles, and they messed with the baby dolls. Baby dolls have been messed with. They were not in this like this. They have been moved. So, interesting. Let's go over and look at the other. Oh, that one's definitely been messed with. This one right here has been moved. Didn't mess with the ball though. All the food's gone. Other than that, like I said, I got a little juvenile that's hanging right up in there, and I hear him every once in a while in the audios. I haven't recorded in the last couple of days, guys. If this past week, it's been just cold and rainy, and it just doesn't work with audio. So I plan on going to Salt Fork Saturday, maybe Friday. Not sure exactly yet, but I'll be taking my recorder down there and trying to capture some sounds from Salt Fork and maybe do some mushroom hunting down there. And meeting up with a lot of people. I don't go into I don't pay to go to those talks. I just go down there for social and meet different people and stuff. So if you're around down at Saturday at OBC, look for me. I'll probably be around sometime through the afternoon. And you guys take care. We'll talk to you later.